Hello, I'm Lat Blaylock. I'm the editor of REtoday magazine, and I've just been working in the last few days on finalising the May 2022 issue, which is themed around personal learning, pupils' personal worldviews in religious education. I'm really pleased that we've got some thought-provoking articles in the opinions section of the magazine. For example, I'm really glad to have one from Dan Cohn-Sherbock, who's just recently published a world history of anti-Semitism. And he's got some trenchant suggestions for teachers of religious education in schools about how we can contribute to the struggle against this nasty form of racism, against anti-Semitism. And I'm really pleased as well to have one from Father Michael Nazir Ali, who has something to say about Christian contributions to anti-slavery and the ways in which religious education can tackle racism in the midst of a broader vision, which is actually to do with the value of religious education for pupils in Britain today. Really good too to have one from Peter Bottomley MP calling for the much needed national strategy for religious education from the Department for Education in England. It's a UK-wide issue this time, and we've got some interesting material from Scotland about Buddhism and from Wales about the new religion, values and ethics curriculum. And I'm really pleased to have lots of practical classroom activity articles for you as well. For instance, two from Jill Vasey and Helen Cowell on teaching religious education for 3 to 7-year-olds in the early years and in the infants. And it's great also to have some intriguing material from Insider Faith. For instance, the wonderful Ali Calligraph, Muslim French calligrapher, has contributed very generously, given us a lot of his works of art. Those, of course, supported with an online supplement, as many of the articles in the magazine are each term. And really good to have 3 opinion pieces from members of the Baha'i faith as well, exploring the questions of a personal worldview and what impact that has. And that kind of brings me back to the theme. The theme of the issue is about personal worldviews. It's about how pupils articulate and express their own visions of what it means to be human, their own engagements with the religions and worldviews that they study. So if you are looking for ways to help your pupils to develop personally their own perspectives on the big questions which religions and worldviews all seek to address, then this issue of REtoday, May 2020, is for you. Lastly, I'll just mention that we have an example of an inspirational leader story. Lots of people are teaching Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa and Gandhi, but let's get beyond those perhaps rather normalized examples. And I'm pleased that we've got some practical work for Key Stage 2 or 3 on the late, great Pandrang Shastriya, Hindu leader of the Swadhyay movement. That's material which, again, we'll support with some work online and which will enable you to do something practical with your pupils about the worldview of, I think, a truly great Hindu leader. That's all available in the May 2022 issue of REtoday magazine. If you're a subscriber, you've got that to look forward to. If you're not, you know what to do. Join NATRE and you'll get REtoday every term.